Hi, my name's Brooke. Today I'm going to be conducting an experiment, basically expressing how I can create instant ice using cold water. So I have two sources of ice in bottled water. They haven't been tampered with, and then I have a glass that's chilled and it also has ice cube in it, which I'm going to be using later on. And I have a glass bowl that's been frozen with ice also frozen inside of it. So first, what I'll start by doing is I'm going to show you how water that's close to freezing point, once triggered, can actually reach its freezing point. So I'm going to thrust this, or not just, but trigger it by hitting it. There. You can see that once I hit it, that it triggered the ice or the water to freeze, to become a solid. And so it's reached its freezing point. Me hitting it was the catalyst to create that. Okay, so next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using this bottled water, which is also close to its freezing point. It hasn't been opened. And I'm going to pour it. Actually, I'll do this one first. I'm gonna pour it into this chilled ice cup. Oh boy, this is hard to open. Okay. Once I do so, I'm going to apply ice. Okay, so it doesn't give the effect that I would like, but ultimately what was supposed to happen was that because I have the ice and the water that's close to freezing point, it would have triggered the ice close to freezing point because it's actually touching something that is at freezing point. It would trigger it to freeze. So let's try this one here. So I have this bowl, a glass bowl filled with ice, solid. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour water over it. We're gonna see if it reaches its freezing point. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna touch it to see if it makes a difference. Okay, no, it hasn't made a difference. So so what was supposed to happen was that me pouring it should have initiated, me pouring ice that's close to freezing point, initiating it to another source that is at freezing point. It should have triggered it to become frozen, but it didn't do so. There's elements that could have affected it, such as, we're in a warmer climate area or at room temperature. We're not close to freezing point. It's pretty warm in here. Also, even though I did freeze it, necessarily the glass isn't close to freezing point of water. Now it's this glass, so it could have affected it negatively and thus not helped it in any way, making it reach to freezing point. But I was able to successfully do it with this water bottle, which was good. All right, thank you.